And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck. Oh, and we are live. Instagram. They don't have a mute on their go live. That's okay.
Leave your email and...
That's okay. That's okay, Instagram. Okay, well, hey, how do you like the new shirt? Christmas present. Thank you, Mike, Liz. Love the shirt. Thank you so much. It has all the good ones. Motley Crue, Europe, Journey, Tesla, Bon Jovi, White Snake, Rat. Oh yeah! 80s. For those of you that don't know, 80s from like 86 until 92 were the best rock years out there. Now, I'm not talking classic rock. I'm talking heavy metal, Anthrax, Megadeth, Motley Crue, all of the good ones. Alice Cooper. Oh, good times. Yes. Just love that music. So, all right, now, guys and gals, I watched a video. Yesterday was it? Yeah, yesterday, of a breakdown of charts showing the rise and price of friggin' Bitcoin. Now, you guys know me. I'm not a chart guy. I don't read charts. I don't Fibonacci. I don't do it. All I do is buy and hodl. Buy and hodl. Cost average in. That's all I do. All right? Now, I sat there and I watched for an hour and 50 minutes this guy who knows charts up and down, lives on charts up and down. He broke down how the Bitcoin, the minimum, judging off of history, the minimum that friggin' Bitcoin is gonna hit during this next friggin' bull run is $350,000. Folks, I don't know. Now, if you're into altcoins, some of the altcoins are gonna just absolutely launch into the atmosphere. All right. We have, doesn't the SEC have a deadline for approval, or can they kick the can? They cannot kick the can anymore. The courts will not let them kick the can anymore. And I'm telling you, folks, we've reached such a precedence of amazingness. That's the only word I can say. If you look at the rate of adoption, if you look at the volume, if you look at everything, have you seen the hash rate? Folks, this is probably the biggest, right? The biggest clue of where the price is going. The hash rate in equivalent with historical norms. The hash rate always is ahead of the price, right? Judging historically off the hash rate of the Bitcoin blockchain, we're sitting at about $400,000 worth of value of the Bitcoin in the next 12 months. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Yes, hash rate has been insane with this. It is amazing. Jasmine, yeah, everyone hears me except you, babe. So it might be your volume or something. So we have a rate of adoption. We have the lowest liquidity of actual friggin' Bitcoin ever. Let me say that again. We have the lowest liquidity of Bitcoin ever on exchanges right now. This is off the charts. It's so important that you realize we have the lowest amount of freaking Bitcoin on exchanges for sale, with the highest level of interest, right? And we are moving into a absolute, when this thing shoots up, it's gonna shoot up like people aren't even gonna be able to believe their eyes. And then this is what really blows my mind. This is global, folks. This is not in control of America. You have to understand, no other countries give a shit about the SEC. People in Africa don't give a shit about the SEC. When once we hit $50,000, Folks, it's off to the races. The SEC just announced that for all of the people all of the companies wanting to get approved for the ETF in the first round, you have to have all of your information in to the SEC and updated by the 29th. Folks, we are 2 weeks away from an approval. 2 weeks. 14 days. 2024 is going to be the year that changed the world. There is no ifs, ands, or... Think about this, folks. Once America has ETF, once we have these ETFs, do you know how many areas of money, how many pockets of money that allows into the Bitcoin? Insurance companies. You know how the U.S. government is going to fix the Social Security problem with Bitcoin? You know how they're going to fix all of this? The Bitcoin. Folks, the Bitcoin, if the whole world moves into, even gradually moves into the Bitcoin sphere, as the price goes up, the country's liabilities go down. That's what El Salvador knows. That's what is in Argentina. Yeah, that's what Argentina knows. As the price of the Bitcoin goes up, the country's liabilities go down. I don't care. What's your take on Max's comment on BlackRock? I don't care. If you truly understand the Bitcoin, nothing. Nobody can hurt the Bitcoin blockchain. Nobody. I don't give a shit if the American government attacked. They would have already tried to destroy it. They can't. See, they can't. BlackRock is just accumulating Bitcoin. They want all the Bitcoin. That's why the SEC told all of the EFTs it's cash in, cash out. They can't send their clients any Bitcoin. That BlackRock Coinbase has to hold it. My friends, this is absolutely, there's, everyone's looking for, okay, how are they gonna fuck us on this? How are they gonna screw us? You're missing the point. They can't. They can't. Even if they try and falsify the ETFs, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It, folks, we're going up no matter what happens. No matter what the ETFs do. No matter, have you seen the commercials? Can you feel it? I can. Folks, we've won. And yes, the progressive American government is going to try to leverage this to their benefit. Just like you, just like me, just like everyone else involved in Bitcoin. We all have our reasons for getting into it. It doesn't matter your reason. What matters is you're in it. You going out every week or every month, you accumulating the Bitcoin, you adding the Bitcoin to your private wallet. It's you're removing liquidity out of the overall supply of the Bitcoin. That's all that matters. Because as the liquidity shrinks and the interest and the adoption grows, the price goes up. That's it, folks. And you really want to get some FOMO here. Think about this. Historically, the HODL effect, that's the percentage of the Bitcoin that is locked up for at least 5 years each cycle. Think about this. This happening and to the next one in 2028. If history repeats itself, which it does a lot in Bitcoin, if history repeats itself in 2028, there will be, let this sink in, folks, there will be only 300 Bitcoin available for sale every day in 2028. Think about that. Because if the HODL rate during the next 4 years goes the way it has in the past, every day there will only be 300 Bitcoin available every day. You know what price that puts the Bitcoin at? Well over $1 million a Bitcoin. Well over. Well over. I'm telling you, folks, this is off the charts crazy. But this is the fundamental first time ever in human history where we have a decentralized asset, decentralized digital asset out there that the whole world will be trying to buy. Let me say that again. The Bitcoin will be the first ever digital asset of limited supply that will be wanted, right, by the whole world. It's hard to even wrap your mind around. It's hard to even wrap your mind around. That's why it's legitimately feasible for a $5 million freaking Bitcoin. Because you have to think about it, folks. Once we hit a certain level of saturation, right? Once we hit a level of saturation, we're off to the races. Because then people don't care what the dollar value is. They're pricing everything in Satoshis. Where you buy a house, they don't say, oh, it's $1 million. No. They say it's 500,000 Satoshis. Okay. Folks, you know it's coming. You absolutely know it's coming. And let me ask you a question. How many of you have old wallets that may have a little bit of Bitcoin in there? Maybe like, I don't know, $4 or $5 worth of Bitcoin. How many people have held on to old laptops just because they had an old wallet on there? Yeah, right. Right. How many people have a little bit of Bitcoin on an exchange? This is absolutely crazy, folks. Yeah, I have apps. I have apps on my phone that I go shopping and I get my cash back in Bitcoin. Yep. Lolly. Right? Folks, we, as we go through 2024, all of us are going to be amazed. All of us. All of us. We are going to hit price. I can remember when, if you even said, I think that Bitcoin will hit $50,000. I can remember when if you said that, you were considered crazy. I can remember doing videos where I would tell people we're going to hit 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. I had people in the chats that would try and like make fun of me. Oh, Ben, you said that, 6 months ago. Yeah, I was way early. Yep. So all those people, when it hit $50,000, $60,000, they were like, "Yeah, but you said that like a year ago." Yeah, I was way early, folks. We're gonna hit $350,000 per Bitcoin, and I'm okay with saying it way early. Because I would rather be early than late every time. Okay, word from the sponsor.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
Yeah, I don't worry about what people say about me. Anybody who knows me knows I don't give a shit what anybody says about me, because it doesn't matter. Folks, if you watch my show, yes, I will always put up a headline of the Bitcoin's gonna hit this, and I think it might hit by this date. I'm always earlier than the market. Always. I'm always earlier than the market because the market is waiting for the plebes, the non-coiners, to understand. What I say when I give these prices is, look, we're going here, and if the people are smart, they'll understand it, and we will hit that number. If everyone knew what we know, what price would Bitcoin be at? $1 million, 2 million, 3 million? I'm totally fine with actually being early on my predictions, because then they wouldn't be predictions. I love it. Oh, here, I'm going to call it now. All right, write this down. Bitcoin will hit $1 million per coin just prior to the 2028 halving. How's that? That's my prediction. Let's see. We highly likely that 100,000 is the top this cycle. Look at Crypto Crew 5.3 theory of diminishing returns. Okay, what they are not calculating is the rate of growth of adoption. The theory of diminishing returns is at the same volume of effort and then a slight increase of effort. Right? What that theory is every time that you shoot heroin, you need a little bit more heroin to reach the past high? No, that's not how mathematics works. That's how chemistry works, but not mathematics. The value, this is nothing like anybody has ever seen, right? What they're missing, let me explain. What they're missing is they think the supply is going to be the same as the injection of value. The equivalent, right? Are you listening? The equivalent is, in the drug terms, is you're shooting a larger amount of drugs into your body, but your body is shrinking. Right? That's what the Bitcoin is. Yes, if the body, the supply, doesn't change, then what you said applies. But the body, the available Bitcoin, is shrinking. So your body is shrinking while you're raising the amount of drugs into your body, the value. That's why they're wrong. Because their assumption is that the body is remaining the same size. And that's where they're wrong. Because that's why we're at the lowest level of available Bitcoin on the exchanges. That level of liquidity is the size of the body. So if the body is shrinking, you need less volumes of drugs to get it higher. You see? That's why they're wrong. Right? Crypto Crew is a pretty good show. All right? But here they're wrong because they're not thinking it out. Okay, everyone, I am out here. Right? Everyone have a great day. I have to run and do a bunch of running around and stuff. So everyone have a great day, right? Oh yeah, Lou, in 2028, 225 Bitcoin per day. Now, absolutely. But I'm adding on an extra 75 for non-mined Bitcoin available. So I'm saying that 75 Bitcoin will be available from general sales. That's why I said 300 and not 225. Oh, this is, folks, HODL, cost average. And if you guys want to watch some great freaking content, I put out, and I'm going to be putting out more on my private server on ways you can make money in Bitcoin. Like I said, the Founders Group event is January 13th and January 14th. My crypto club here in Sarasota and other locations will be looking for people to hire and partner with at these clubs. Come to the event in Sarasota, Florida, January 13th and 14th. The link's under here, right? The Founders Group event. If you want to get out of your shitty job and get a job working in cryptos, working in Bitcoin, Edward, you better get in there, brother. You better get in there, I'm telling you now. There's a lot of things coming in the Founders Group in 2024. There's a link under here. All right? Love you guys. Everyone have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.